Om Shanti. All of you, you can hear me? Am I able? Yeah, I'm listed here. So let's begin the session. Coming to the sitting position. Keep your back, neck straight, align, relax. Gently close your eyes. Go into your asana. Observe how's your back, your neck, shoulder. Now move your attention towards your natural breath, the breath which is going in and coming out. Now take a deep, prolonged, slow inhalation, deep, prolonged, slow exhalation. Inhale and exhale without. Now inhale for the 3 time more. Take a deep breath. Shan, shan, shan. Feel the vibration and sensation when you go down of your palm. Place on your eyes very slowly while blinking, looking at the palm. Gently open up your eyes to the great smile. So, welcome to the Ayurveda class. So, in previous session, we discussed about the food according to the three dosha. So, food according to the three dosha is like what Vata people with the personality and Kapha. And in combination personality, you can just check it out when you have the symptoms of like one would be aggravating, you feel heat, so you have to take the opposite spices, that is a cumin tea, these things. So these are the general guidelines of how you can change your diet, and accordingly you can bring the balance in your three dosha. Okay, certain fruits and spices have the three dosha nashak. It means it can be taken by everyone, like gooseberry and neem, giloy. You know the English name, but I think neem is neem. Yes, it's like that. So neem, giloy, these are the three dosha nashak. It means everybody can take it. Okay. Now, today we're gonna talk about the category of the food: Sattvic, Rajasic, and Tamas. So, which category we have to take? So which food we should take it and we completely avoid it. Though you have to take everything once in a while, but the major things which is basically harming your system, that we have to avoid it completely. And why we need to avoid it, that also we're gonna discuss about it. So, and concept of the how much portion one should take it. Okay. So we talked about food, how the food should be prepared, and with lots of love, one has to prepare the food, right? That's also we're gonna discuss about. So write it down to the topic. Is three major categories of the food. First, sattvic. Second, rajasic. Tamasic. Sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Write it down then. Once you have done, so sattvic is yogi diet, food for yogi. Rajasic, food for bhogi. So three personality, bhogi, tamasic, food for rogi. So understand sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic, all the fruits and vegetables, they have certain kind of potency, like they have certain kind of quality which affect your qualities. It's like if you have the chili, so you feel spicy, no? You taste, you feel spicy, and your body start having certain kind of reaction. It means the quality of
We cannot hear you anymore.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So sattvic, yeah, I'm talking about that any food you are having, it can be a sweet, chili, sour, anything you are having, it had certain kind of reaction in your body, right? You like it or dislike it, you feel heat or you feel cold. Like when you take the milk, the normal temperature, like room temperature, it gives you the cold effect. I'm not talking about the fridge which you make using the storing the food in that and then changing it. It's gonna change the food quality even. So natural way of having their food is the way like they are grown up and without adding the preservative into them. It gives the best benefit to your system. So any food, so like we have chili or other spices that bring the heat in your body, and that is the quality of the food even. So those come into the Rajasic category. Okay, all the spices, major spices, caffeine, tea, then chocolate, cacao powder, and all other spices, which is basically used for providing the heat to the body. That is a Rajasic. And sattvic, we have the food which you can, grow, which you can grow. Like if you take the one grain of the wheat and you're gonna both like you're gonna um, put into the mud, it gonna grow. Then other food like gram flour, like black chickpea, then white chickpea, then there's a peanut, ground nut, everything which gonna have the growing in nature. Like if you're gonna put into the mud, it gonna grow, it become alive. That come into the sattvic food category. Then all the pumpkin varieties are the sattvic category. Green pulse sattvic category. This food, sattvic means what? Which help your body to easy digest and provide the best nutrition to the body and instant energy, which like you don't require do much effort in digestion and give you the sub great all fulfilling all the needs of your body. That is the sattvic food. Okay, that is the nature of the sattvic food. And their prana energy is very high. Prana energy means it gives you more active, it make you more active and more calm. Active plus calm, it means uh, active plus calm is my like your stomach would not be suffering, no. Like if you have chili, that is a rajasic chili you're gonna have. So if you have too much chili, your stomach create noise, heartburn, and then morning time when you go for poo, that also your it's become difficult, right? You feel pain. So it is what it is not sattvic. It's basically give you pain to your body. So certain food which basically make your body difficult to digest, those food come into the tamasic category also. So rajasic, all the spices, heat one come into the rajasic. Sattvic, which you can grow and which is fresh, ripen, and seasonal, and you are not increasing the food shelf life. If you're increasing the food shelf life, like we use fridge, another thing to keep the food for longer period of time, that food, that sattvic food become tamasic. Okay, it's gonna change the energy of that food. That gonna make you sick. And sattvic food is a diet for the yogi, those who are doing meditation, those who are in practicing the yoga and they set the higher goal. They have to take those food which are easy digestible for the body. Okay, and for nutrition. And one question one has to ask, that why you have to eat. Mhm. Yeah, why you need to eat in order to give the fuel to body. So fuel should be right. So body should not be suffering by having it. So make a right choice according to your, you wanted to be a yogi, so have the sattvic food. Even how you prepare, that also important for making the rajasic food into the sattvic. And rajasic food can be become sattvic food can be become tamasic if you overcooked food, burned food. And remember, I talked about electric oven you are using for cooking the best supple food, seasonal vegetables, and everything. Food is sattvic, but preparation, you're not using the fire for cooking, you're using electric oven. Right utensil you are not using. That also convert, that gonna basically make the food into tamasic. And if you are angry, remember, uh, your mom, when she cooked the food become delicious. Why? Because she put lots of love, and her intention to provide, to feed the family, is to bring the health to them. And even in India, when you go to the market, all the females, they have the quality. Indian females, they choose the food, fruits and vegetables. They're not allowed to the shopkeeper to touch their vegetables. They have to choose it because they have to choose the best one, best fruits, best vegetables. So she gonna smell it, touch it, and her intention is what to bring the right food to her family. That thing doesn't come when you're having the meal in restaurant and other places. Very much important. So buy your own food, touch it, smell it, and when you feel good about it, buy it. That's a way to transfer your energy in that. But when you're angry, depression, frustrated, don't cook, don't eat, and don't feed anybody, because that energy gonna pass in the food. Even modern science is doing the research on that. And uh, even in Australia and America, the farmers are playing the music, mujad, classical music, in when they're harvesting the crop, when they're growing the crop. And you, the result are shocking, that the better crops are coming, and less crops are dying, and the crops are very healthy, and they can even have, their immune system is so strong that they can fight with the bugs by themselves. So even all the plants are alive, they can, if you give them proper good environment, proper and best fruits and vegetables you will get. So it is totally, my point of view, that one should has to invest in their food. Instead of investing in the hospitals and health plan, you should buy the cow a land where you can grow your plants. At least you should prepare yourself in the coming future, because science is not doing that thing. People are completely ignored towards that organic foods should be grown. And everybody in ancient times, especially in India, everybody is a farmer. Everybody is growing their fruits, vegetable, and cow they are having at their home. And that is the best era where everybody is not falling into the sickness. Now more medicine and more sickness, because root is affected. Our root, our my kosh is affected because food is hybrid and not nutrition enough, because way of production is changed, way of cooking is changed, everything has become business. And when the intention is changed, the benefit is gonna change. So invest your money for for bringing health to you and to your family. Invest to your children in providing them the best air, pure water, and food. These three most important things which modern generation and coming generation gonna require, not technology, not gadgets, for survival. And these things become corrupt. So think about it, where you are have to invest your money, not buying the palace or something luxury life. I think you should buy those things, the land where you can go grow your own food with the good intention. The plantation and harvesting is also playing very important role to bring the sattvic harmony within your body and harmony in the environment. So this is sattvic food production, way of harvesting. That's why in India we have many festivals related to the harvesting and cropping, because it brings the change in the intention. People are not thinking about just making out the money, but to feed, and with lots of love. The crops, the food become nutrition and sattvic. So this is the major thing one has to correct it, but I know it's become very difficult. So start from buying correctly and cooking the correctly and eating correctly. Then also you can have the sattvic food. So yogi diet. Rajasic food, everything which is spicy, all the spices, garlic, onion, coffee, tea, everything is Rajasic. Tamasic, all the food which is you use for preservative after storing them and coming into the packet. All the packets, they take it out the air, and then they are increasing their lifespan of the food. That change the food quality, and sattvic food, if it packed, it becomes tamasic. So try to avoid most of the tamasic food like chips, bread. The procedure of making the bread is tamasic itself. Then yogurt in the packets, though yogurt it has tremendous benefit, but packet yogurt, it's bring different, it become tamasic and it make you rogi. Rogi is who? Sick. Bhogi, who is seeking the pleasure. We add the spices in order to increase our taste, So spices for the seeking the pleasure. Bhogi. Rogi who is sick, they always gonna have craving for the tamasic food, chips, bacon, even non-veg. Non-veg, even Ayurveda talks about one should has the non-veg, but person for only medical use. Only when a person is dying, that time we give the flesh bones of the animal, but it could not be used as a food. But because your human body is not meant to digest the non-vegetarian, the flesh of the other animals. You don't have that enzymes. Your teeth are different. Many articles are available. You can do the research over that. But I'm not saying just you should have the moral concern about it. I'm saying you have to protect your body. Body should be protected. And if you're taking everything, certain things create the sickness. And many bacteria are evolving because of human contact with the animals. They start having all the thing, and because they start having all the things, many forms, it forms, it gives the mutation. It basically, the bacteria mutate very quickly because of this procedure. Very close connection with the animals. We're having them, we're eating them, we are sleeping them. So I'm not talking about you shouldn't be loving the animals. Yes, you have to respect them. That is a big life. But understand, you have your own lifespan and they have their own way of living. And by making them pet, we are disturbing their lifestyle and disturbing our lifestyle. We are using them as like a toy. So that brings the complete imbalance in the environment. Utilizing them for our own good because we don't have love for anybody. We could not find the partner. We start making them pet. But the nature of the animal is not like a pet. They have their natural instinct, which they have to follow, and we have our own, which we need to follow. We should respect them the way they live their life and without disturbing them. But there is a certain animals which they are very human friendly and which bring um, which use for treatment of human, and they also depended on us like cow, goat, yak. Not all the animals, okay? I'm not talking about all the animals. Few animals, by making them contact, their products are bring very sattvic, and even they love human contact. They connected with you easily. It's not like training them, it's their nature. It's their nature to contact and connect with human being. And that's why Ayurveda talks about the cow. Cow is the most emotional animal comparative to the rest of the species and more closer to the human being. In ancient India, every house has a cow because of the mother nature of the cow. And she also enjoy the company of the human being. But Asian India doesn't making exploiting the cow. It's considered to be like a family. She become the part of the family, not like today we are exploiting completely. That milk become poison after exploitation, treating them like worst. Everything become poisoned because once they get under the stress, it transferred to their milk. their product, whatever flesh you are eating or products you are using it, it become poison. The animal should feel happy around you, not afraid. So understand that is a sattvic, but when you milk is very good. But the way of protection nowadays we are having it, it is tamasic. Now intention is change. We are making the business that sattvic quality of the milk, which is considered to be a great, supple for the yogi, now become tamasic. It's make you sick if you have that milk today because intention is changed. Now we're exploiting the animals. So tamasic food, everything which is in packets and procedure is long, like making it like dal makhni or shahi paneer. I know the Indian names like bakery products. Those are the tamasic. I know it's very sad. I love also pastry and cake, brownie, good one. But once in a while you can have, but don't go for daily. Don't include in your daily diet. Okay. So this is all about sattvic, rajasic, and tamasic. Any doubt here? So if you don't have doubt, okay, let's move to the how much one should have the food. So food, you have to make the circle like this. Sorry. The portion of make it this broad. Now the portion of having the meal and the food. Consider this circle is your belly. So belly is in circle. Okay. Now 50% is for food, 25% is for air, 25% for water. One should eat, consume the food 50%. 50% of what? 50% of their hunger. If they are hungry, like having, like you have the appetite for having four chapati, and understand today dietitian and nutrition, they make the fixed diet for you, like these kind of protein everybody required, the generalizing everything. No, you cannot. Everybody everybody require different amount of protein, fats, and minerals. It's like a wrestler, it related to their occupation. A wrestler who is wrestling daily, he gonna consume lot fats. His body gonna burn the fats, convert it into the muscles. A person who is a professor just talk. and sit, or teacher, not involved in any kind of physical activity. They require different kind of diet, different amount of protein and fats, and their appetite would be different even. So occupation, one has to consider what kind of occupation and activity they are doing it. Now people, they think about it that yes, everybody should get that amount of thing. It is not fit for everyone. So one has to eat what kind of activity, like you're a warrior, you're a soldier. So you have to eat many things which is available around you. Cannot start telling, okay, don't eat non-veg, don't eat these things, that thing. Because he was living in such kind of environment where whatever is available, he has to eat the mouse, he has to eat the lizard, he's living in the jungle. So even that kind of training you required for survival. But again, for survival. But when you have the choice, you have to make the choice, right? That time you're not eating the rats or the lizard. Okay, I'm talking about when you don't have option, go for whatever is available. Apply your common sense. Don't make rigid yourself. No, because this is the Ayurvedic rule, so we have to follow it. No, according to the situation, according to the activity, according to the climate, every factor you have to, think about it. Use your common sense. So, like I'm a pure vegetarian, and but if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna eat whatever is available to me. I don't know how I gonna respond. But yes, until unless you are not yogi, for survival, you have to eat whatever is available. A yogi cannot, think about these things. Okay, yogi is beyond of that. But a person like you and me, who is not yet yogi, who's just following very small steps, we have to survive first. And because through this life we can be a yogi, but right now we are not there. So according to your occupation and everything, one has to eat. So wrestler has the appetite for having 10 chapati, 5 eggs or something like that. So he has to eat half. The 10 chapati is a full belly, so 5 eggs, so 2.5, 4 bowl of rice, so 2 bowl of rice, 2 bowl of the pulses, then 1 bowl of the pulses, like this, 50%. 50% of that to that. If you have 2 chapati, make it 1. 1 bowl of rice, make it half. Other things, make it half. Half belly one should eat. Okay, half belly. Then 25% for air and the water, one should keep it. And this is increase your metabolic rate, and your body, your stomach, you stop overeating, right? Overeating is the worst thing because that's how your system would be affected. So this, how much portion one has to take? 50%, 20% for air you are living, and 20% for water you will have to live. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the other fact, elemental composition, and we talked about the drinks and water. So that's it. Any doubt here? So let's end the class with one time Om and Shanti. Coming to the sitting posture. Close your eyes. Keep your back neck straight aligned and gently close. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for the Shanti. 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 Join your both palms. Snap the palm. Place on your eyes. Breathe slowly while blinking, looking at your palm gently. Open up your eyes with a clean smile. Excellent. Om Shanti. Meet you at meditation class. Bye bye. Take care.